Hey friends, I've got a great idea for you today. It's called skee ball. Do you remember when you were a kid and you went to the pizza place and you played skee ball? You can do it with your kids in your class, and I'm going to show you how to make that for you. My name is Mark Jones from MrMarksClassroom.com, and we can make skee ball to be a part of our Bible Skills Center. So as we're having kids come into our class, they can play skee ball, and when they land on one of these baskets, then they'll have to answer a Bible skill question or find a book in the Bible in order to get the points. And so it could be a lot of fun. And you know, I'm always looking for something the boy will be interested in. I think this is it. So I found this box and I went ahead and cut the lid off. It was one that was attached. I cut the lid off and kind of cut it on the sides so that it would open up a little bit. Now, on the end of this, I went ahead and opened up the box. You may have to cut yours in order to open it up, but I want to try to get this flat. You can add a little bit of tape to it just to reinforce it so that it won't walk away or start folding up while you're trying to do this with the kids. And you know the boys are going to be a little hard on it, so you might as well go ahead and try to do that. Now, if I were going to be using this in the classroom, I would definitely stop wherever it's going to be and tape it down, because that is going to help the ball to go into the box. This is where we're going to add the ramp. And I went ahead and just used the lid from the box to make the ramp. So slide it in, and we're going to make this be the ramp to come off of the end. Again, you're going to want to add a piece of tape, and I'm just using this white duct tape to be right here, and tape that down. Might even put another piece just because there's a little piece sticking up, and I don't want that. I don't want to hear that piece sticking up. It messed me up, blah, blah, blah. And so go ahead and take care of that. Anyway, you can draw on this. You can try to give them a little direction with it. The skee ball is going to go straight up. So what if I went ahead and drew an arrow on here with the marker, so that way they would know this is the direction it's going, and we're going to come straight up. Very good. So that way, when it shoots and the ball shoots up the ramp, and it have this at a distance, the different baskets for it to land into. You may want to use larger baskets, like laundry baskets, for instance, especially if you were working with younger children. They need to be able to hit the target. Like if you played a game and no one can hit the target, it's a really bummer. I mean, you're a bad teacher, so you want at least to have some kind of success going on, but you can make your own skee ball game, and this would be great fun even for review stuff. And listen, I've got some great ideas in our Bible Skill Boosters book where you can work on books of the Bible, you can work on Bible verses, and you can also work on some review things. Like what if you were to do skee ball and every time you landed in one of these, you got to have another word to your verse until you built your whole verse and you could say it as a team. That would be pretty great. So you could play this solo, you could play this as a team, easy setup. It's not that big of a deal, and I think you could keep it in your class over and over and over. Hey, we've got lots of tips. Almost every day we're putting out more kids ministry tips, and you can get them for free at Mr. Mark's Classroom. And when you do, you can also get this free book to download and use it for yourself. It's called The Kids Ministry Motherload of Ideas, and you can have it for yourself. And it's got Bible skill ideas, holiday ideas, and learning center ideas. This episode is brought to you by the Sharpen Conference. We want you to come to Oklahoma City and get some training. We have an incredible conference that's happening. Check out all the details at mrmarksclassroom.com/sharpen.